Hi there, welcome to a Minecraft server. I finally got my act together and started recording. Although it was a bit of a hiccup the first time because I've already tried to record this episode and apparently the video was too long. So that's not exactly the best start, but we'll bounce back. So, welcome to Season 2 of this Minecraft server. Now, the reason why it's Season 2 and not Season 1 is, well, it has multiple reasons. One lore-based version and one real-life version. The real-life version is that we lost the world. Now, if you want to know the lore version, you'll have to, visit other members' YouTube channels and check out those videos, because I don't really feel like explaining that right now. It's kind of complicated. But here we are in my base. I wouldn't exactly call this a base yet, but it's the closest thing I have because I spent quite a bit of time here. Now, this thing was the first thing that I constructed when I came here. This is an iron farm, and it produces iron. Go figure. That was a bit of unnecessary information, but it is quite effective. I will show you the rates in just a second. I can't remember the exact rates, but this has been... this is part of it. And then if I just fly over here, all of these are completely filled, plus that. So, yeah, it's quite efficient. It's efficient enough for me, and for the Iron Shop, which me and Greg currently co-host. Co-own, that's English. Other than the iron farm, down below here is what is going to be a sorting system. Now, it's not fully finished yet. I'd say it's about 70% done in all. Because I have like the modules in, and I have the redstone for the logic behind it in place, but I don't have any items that can go into it unless I do it manually from this hopper. And I have placed in the filler items in the hoppers, but not in the chests, so that's another thing that I'll have to do. Another project, or the next project that I tackled in the base was one over here. It was a kelp farm, and one big issue with this kelp farm is that it only gets, half of it gets loaded every time I go here. Squid, you're kind of in the shots. But if I just open the chunk borders, you can see that it borders right there. And this chunk is just out of reach from where I am. Thankfully, I do have Optifine, so if I just fly over here, it's good. But it's still annoying to have to deal with. Otherwise, I don't really have much else going on in the base except for those. I have a cobblestone farm, and I have this. This was what I was trying to make the first episode about, you see. Because if I activate this flying machine and go down, you will see a villager trading hall. That's about 50% finished. It's not even 50% finished, it's less than 50% finished. But I have constructed the farmer section over here. I plan to have the librarian section. One floor below I will have masons and clerics, and one more floor and I will have all of these, which I can't remember the profession names of. I have what I tried to make the first video about, but that ended up falling flat because, again, it was too long. Thank you, YouTube. But I tried to make it about this. So, I have constructed this bit of a monstrosity. It is a piece of... it's a redstone contraption that differentiates between different outputs or different inputs, sorry, and gives a different output. So right now, because the arrow is pointing towards the composter, when the villager stands right here and I press that button, it will go, the villager will go this way, then over here, up, and to the left, right there. And then it will go into these, which I don't know if I want to break in, yeah, which lead to the farming section. And if I change it to librarian, that means that if I push the button, the villager will go the same path up until we get to here, when it curves right instead of going that way. So that means that I have created a way to separate villagers by simply spinning an arrow, which I believe is very cool. But I guess that's enough of the base for now. I will come back here and do different projects. That was a beautiful rocket by me. I will come over here and do separate projects when I get the idea for them. I'm planning to like make the base, or this base, the place for where I'm going to have different farms that can be in the overworld, such as an iron farm, the cobblestone farm. I have plans to expand that, but you'll have to wait and see. Now I thought, let's check out the shopping district. And with good reason, because I am low on food and rockets, both of which are being sold at the shopping district that I just mentioned. So the beautiful thing about playing multiplayer on the server is that not only do you get a community of people that are very like-minded to you, you also get to not have to play the game as much, for the lack of a better term. Because right here is our beautiful shopping district with a bunch of shops. There are a lot of people on the server. I believe it's like 30 that play, probably a bit less that play actively. But still, it's very cool to have the ability to go buy totems, for example, or to go buy different accessories of colors. I believe that's what this is. It's not fully open though. Yeah, different colors of wool. So I don't need to farm up all of that stuff myself. So the food shop, I don't think there's a food shop for golden carrots, which is my food of choice. But there is one for bacon or pork chop, to use the proper term. Where exactly is it? I think it's here. Welcome to Bacon and Beacon and Bacon. Bacon and Beacons, there we go. And it's owned by the wonderful man known as Zima. And I need bacon over here. 1 diamond for 3 stacks. Okay, that's quite good. Oh wait, no, we have a communal one, don't we? Yeah, we have a communal. I didn't even know. Sorry, Zima. I'll have to pass up on the offer. Because there is a communal, what's it called? Hoglin farm on the server. So I'll probably check that out afterwards instead. But I do need to buy some rockets, so I will see how that works. Because since Karma hasn't really been on, Karma is the owner of the rocket shop, because he hasn't really been on much lately, I am not sure how this is supposed to work. Free wool, yeah, as well as other stuff. Then it's rockets in here, and I believe this is a membership pass. Oh, I'm sorry, by the way, if this is leaking vital information, I guess. But I want to know, what do we need? Yeah, we need a rocket pass, which is, I do not have one, which means that the rockets are a dud. Okay, that is... So this entire trip just became a show of the shopping district, which I'm not against, but I kind of wanted to buy some stuff as well to demonstrate our community. But I guess I'll get that sorted and... yeah, get back to the base, I suppose? That's not that much. Okay, we'll have to figure out something else for that, but I'll just take that, okay. And I guess I'll head over to my old base to see if that has any food. That's not a good food source. Again, not good. Even more not good, but I guess I'll sort them there. There's a giant bit. Hey, look at that, some pork chop. And some more pork chop. And some steak. Okay, this will last for a while at least. So that's cool. But I still need to get rockets. Which I do have sugarcane at my new base. Though I don't have... whatchamacallit? I don't have... I can't remember what it's called. I do not have any gunpowder in the base. But I do have a witch farm, which is... I mean, it's good enough. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best one. It's not the best witch farm because it wasn't properly spawn proofed. I didn't spawn proof it correctly, which I'm not proud of. But I mean, it produces gunpowder at least. So that's exactly why I'm gonna go over there when this food is done cooking. Yes, here we are at the witch farm. Let's see if it has been producing anything. It's not the best witch farm because that hill is like within the range apparently whenever I'm up there, because when I come down I see a bunch of mobs right there even when it's daytime. I mean like after an AFK session. But let's check out the rates. Also, I believe that drowns can spawn in this water, so that might also drag it down. Okay, there's a little bit of gunpowder. It's enough to make a few rockets, but I'm not exactly... it's not groundbreakingly impressive, the amount of gunpowder that was there. Oh well. So I guess now that we have that sorted, I don't have much else to do this video. That was not intentional. But I don't really have much else to showcase, maybe except for my nether hub. And yeah. This way is like to the nether roof. That way is to a drowned farm and a currently not working tunnel bore, and that's to the witch farm that I just came through. And that's basically everything that you need to know to be brought up to speed on the server. So I guess the only thing that has to be done now is sleep. So that's that's the first thing we should do. So with that wonderful tour out of the way, as the sun sets across the horizon and the kelp farm isn't loaded, god damn it, I will call it an episode right now. This is the first episode of hopefully plenty to come, but we'll see about that, as my motivation might go up and down sporadically as it feels like it. But hopefully there's some more on the way. I plan to do a bunch of redstone stuff. As you can see with that project, the villager trading hall, I have a knack for doing redstone. I really love that stuff. That sounded kind of weird. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I guess that I'll see you in the next one. I'll just sleep before I end the clip, because it doesn't feel very complete if I don't do that, because the sun sets down. And as the sun rises on the beautiful Minecraft server, a goodbye.